Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, hope you all will be fine. This is me Saqib Ali Shah, and today we will discuss the topic capital and revenue. Students, if the question comes in the paper from this chapter, it will comes of 10 marks in section C, part number 2. But here actually there is a question that why it is necessary for all of us to have a knowledge of capital and revenue. The answer is for the preparation of trading account, profit and loss account and balance sheet, we must have the knowledge of capital and revenue. Before starting the discussion, let's first clear the concept of expenditure and receipts. Expenditure means the amount spent, while the receipts mean the amount of cash received. The first is expenditure, the amount which we spend. The amount which we spend, we can classify that amount into three categories. Either it will be capital, revenue or deferred revenue. Dear students, the amount which we spend for the acquisition of fixed assets or for making extension in the fixed assets or for increasing the earning capacity of the business or for raising capital for the business are called capital expenditures. Here are some examples of capital expenditure. Kindly read carefully. The next is revenue expenditure. Dear students, all those expenditures which are recurring in nature or whose benefit is limited to one accounting year or incurred or on the purchase of goods are called revenue expenditures. Some examples of revenue expenditures are in front of you. Dear students, but there are some revenue expenditures whose benefit is not limited up to one accounting year or are non-recurring in nature that are called the deferred revenue expenditures. The three examples of deferred revenue expenditures are in front of you. Kindly read it carefully. The receipts, amount of cash which we receive, can also be classified into capital and revenue. Dear students, those receipts which are non-recurring in nature or whose benefit is more than 1 year are called capital receipts. For example, the amount which we receive from the sale of machinery, that is a capital receipt. On the other hand, the revenue receipts are earned during the sale of goods or they are recurring in nature. For example, the amount which we receive during the sale of goods or dividend received, they are the examples of revenue receipts. Just like expenditure and receipts, the profit is also of two kinds. The one is capital and the second is revenue. The profit which we earn on the sale of fixed assets, that are called the capital profit. For example, a building purchased for rupees 20,000 is sold for rupees 25,000. Here the profit 5,000 will be capital profit. On the other hand, the profit which we earned during the sale of goods is called revenue profit. That is the profit earned during the ordinary course of business. So just like profit, the losses can also be classified into capital and revenue. The capital loss is made on the sale of fixed assets. Again, the same example. If we purchased the building for rupees 20,000, but this time if we sold the building for rupees 15,000, then the 5,000 will be capital loss. And the last is revenue loss, the loss incurred during the ordinary course of business. For example, the loss which we suffer on the sale of goods, that will be the revenue loss. I hope this video will help you to understand the concept of capital and revenue. Thank you very much.